that do not know and they may not know, our vice president is an illustrious son of not just Remoland, but Ogun State. His mother is a daughter from Yewaland, and the vice president's wife is from Egbaland. She's from Igburi. So the VP is the vice president is an Ogun State indigene, indeed and in truth. He's not a sectional indigene of Ogun State. He's someone that we're very proud of. We are here appreciating what he did for us in the course of our journey to the government house. The vice president stood with us, he stood by us, he stood behind us, he stood in front of us. We are very grateful, Mr. Vice President. We are also very grateful that Mr. Vice President is doing us proud in Abuja. Aren't we grateful? We are a state that has been defined by eminent and distinguished personalities. We've contributed more than our own quota to the history of this country. From inception, the state of the first woman to drive in Nigeria, the state of the first woman chartered accountant in Nigeria, state of the first chief justice, state of the first medical doctor, state of so many presidents, state of the only Nobel laureate, the education capital of Nigeria, the industrial capital of this country, the state of the first church in Nigeria, the state of the late sage Opemi Awolowo, late M.K. Abiola, late Ernest Shonekan, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, and state of none other than His Excellency the Vice President, Omoluabi Vice President.
I always like to recognize my auntie, Iyalode of the whole of Egbaland and the universe. God bless you all. I want to thank Kabiyesi very much for hosting me here today. Kabiyesi is a man of good fortune. Olóríire ni Kabiyesi wa. And tó bá dẹ̀ ń bolóríire rè, òun náà róríire. Yes. Every time I have visited Kabiyesi, after it, I am victorious. And I want to say that, just to say that that's the truth. Every time that I visited him, at least in this political journey, since 2015, we have always been victorious. So I'm always happy when I'm coming to see Kabiyesi, because I know that the outcome will be victory. And in this case also, the outcome will be victory. I want to thank you very much, Kabiyesi, again, because of your encouragement and your support at all times. Not just to me, but to our government. You are, of course, one of the confidants, one of the very good friends of our President Muhammadu Buhari. And I know that he relies on your counsel and your judgment a great deal. So I want to thank you for the support that you have offered us and all the assistance in various ways. Thank you very much, Kabiyesi. I must also thank my dear brother, Prince Dapo Abiodun, MFR, the governor amongst the governors of the 36 states of Nigeria. Very, very few governors will leave in 8 years with the legacy that he has already built up in 4 years. In fact, less than 4 years. The infrastructural developments, and these are major infrastructural developments connected to business. As I was saying to him earlier on, from broadband connectivity to Agbara Road to cargo airport, all sorts of major infrastructural projects. And very soon we are going to have a railway also. that will be here, passing through all of our various towns and cities. So congratulations, Mr. Governor, and we look forward to even more. I'm here, as the governor has said, not to campaign, because we are not allowed to campaign in the palace. We are not allowed. We can't campaign in a palace. In any event, I cannot campaign at home. Why should I be campaigning in my own home? If I need to campaign in my own home, then I'm in trouble. And I'm not in trouble. So I'm not campaigning here, only to inform KBC of the progress that I have made so far in my journey. This is why I'm here. Just to inform KBC that we have made a lot of progress so far. Of course, KBC knows that as of the 11th of April, I formally declared my intention to run for the position of President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And after I did, of course, consulted with our governors, consulted with our legislators, and I have been in 1 or 2 states. But today is very special because today I am formally reporting progress so far to KBC, the Alake of Egbaland, my own dear father, who I know, as I've said, has been behind several of the other, my other journeys in this political terrain. But I want to say that just as the governor has said, our state has never been short of notable personalities in leadership. And I think the governor has done an excellent job. Several times we have produced presidents, we have produced vice presidents, and we have produced some of the leading men and women in various aspects of various endeavors of life in Nigeria. But 2023 calls again is a moment when history calls upon us to produce another leader from this state by the grace of God. And there's very good reason. There's very good reason. When I was called upon to serve as Vice President of Nigeria, it was a purely providential. As many know, I am not in the mold, I'm not a politician. Now I cannot say I'm not a politician anymore. But at the time, I could say that I was not a politician. But by sheer providence, and we do not have enough time today, by sheer providence, I was nominated and elected Vice President to President Muhammadu Buhari. And I must say that President Muhammadu Buhari has been extremely fair to me in various ways and has exposed me to every aspect of governance. He has kept no secrets of governance away from me. He has made sure that I have seen everything that there needs to be seen. Then again, I had the good fortune of serving as acting president on many occasions. And on each of those occasions, he will tell me that as far as he's concerned, you are president of Nigeria. Don't refer anything to me. Don't call me. Just take the steps that you need to take. I will not fetter your discretion in any way. And he never did. And he never did. So I want to say that after 7.5 years of serving as vice president, being able to see for myself, being able to observe for myself what we have done right, what we could have done better, and various other things. I think that when the opportunity now arose for me to decide whether or not to run as president of Nigeria, I had only one question to ask myself. And that question is whether I will be faithful to my oath to the Federal Republic of Nigeria and to the people of Nigeria, to serve with all my heart and to serve with all my might. That's the only question I had to ask myself. And because I've served previously I've served others at various capacities previously, and I've given everything. There's not one of those I've served under. I served under Prince Bola, notable His Excellency Prince Bola, Judge of the World Court, when he was Federal Attorney General. I was one of only 4 advisors in the entire Federation at the time. I was his advisor for 5 years. When he went to the World Court, I was with him there for at least a couple of years. Then I served as Attorney General for 8 years. And then I served, of course, in the United Nations. But then I've served for the past 7.5 years. But I want to say that every one of those people who have served, in their most difficult moments, I'm not talking about when everything is going well, because that's not when you know your friends. In their most difficult moments, in moments even when their jobs were threatened, in moments sometimes even when their lives were threatened, I was with them. Sometimes I was the only one standing with them. I cannot go into details for confidentiality reasons, but that is the truth. Not one of them can in truth say that I have not stood with them in their most difficult moment. I'm not talking about when everything is going well, because you have many friends then. Oh, there are many people who will come around and say, we are the faithful, we are loyal. When they have been in their most difficult moments, I've stood with them. Today, all that I'm required to do is to offer the same service, the same level of loyalty, with all humility, to my nation, Nigeria, to our generations and coming generations. That's the only question I have to ask myself. Should our children, should I not do the best I can, having been given this position, for our children and for coming generations? So I want to say, Kabiyesi, that is why I'm here, just to inform you that we are making progress in the journey. But it's a journey that involves all of us as citizens, as people of this state. And I want to ask you, all of our leaders, our fathers and mothers, to join me. Every benefit that will come from my being in this position will also come to this state. There is no way that it will not come to this state. To come to this state as it will come to all parts of Nigeria. And so I urge you to join me and to support me in every way you can, even if all it is prayers and good wishes. I ask that you please support and be part of this enterprise. And God helping us, come May 29, 2023, we will attain that position. And it will be to the glory of God and for the benefit of every single Nigerian. And that's how it will be. So I want to thank you. So Kabiyesi, I want to thank you very much again, and to thank all of our fathers and mothers. Thank you very much. God bless you.
That son-in-law becomes who? Yours. Tayo Soyode, the father-in-law, is from Okegore, and we all know the Soyodes in Ibore. Balogun Ibore is here. Correct, Lisa Bore. Now, every president from this part of the country that has passed through here has succeeded in becoming president. Every time the vice president has passed through here and gone on to something competitive, he has always won. This will not be an exception. By the grace of God, our past president has paid his dues. He's gone through serving others and had been winning colors all the way. He had the same subjects in the higher school like I had. And English, that was the most difficult. He won Lawrence at the higher school. then in the university, through his research work, and in the legal practice, he has been most outstanding. So why should he not ask you for just one more position to the glory of God and the benefit of all Nigerians? And you say no, certainly not from here. So I want to pray that by the grace of God, when you come back, you will come and say thank you to all of us. And by the grace of God, your time will be most beneficial to all Nigerians. The Nigeria of our dream will come during your time. We have been waiting for this for so long, and God will make it happen. Before we go, our people, we are told by the governor, judiciary started from here. The first CJ of Nigeria, Nigerian CJ, the first lawyer, Shapara Williams. Name anything about law, name about accountancy, name medicine, name surgery, name anywhere. The president of the World Council of Surgeons, Oyeshiku, is an Obama. Now, we don't like litigation too much, but 70% of all the cases that go to the Federal High Court in Ibadan came from Abeokuta. Federal Court of Appeal, from Abeokuta Judicial Division here. They are all from here. We are tired of going all the way to Ibadan. And the governor has provided the building. Your Excellency, please, is working on it. Please clap for the Vice President. Ní agbára Ọlọ́run, nǹkan tí wọ́n wájú wa yìí, ọwọ́ wa tẹ̀. Lọ́wọ́ ṣe ní àjẹmọ́nú fún wa. A ò ní ṣàṣetì, a ò ní ṣàṣeyìí. Jésù àjẹkóṣeṣe fún wa. The power of the reason Christ will not, support you all the way. He will never let you down. Your strength will be renewed on a daily basis like that of the eagle. You will never falter. You will never fail. Ní agbára Ọlọ́run, as you go around campaigning, God will be with you. And whatever you tell the people, whatever you will be talking from God that God wants you to tell them, God will use your mouth to deliver the goods to all the people. Lórúkọ ti Bàbá àti tọmọ àti tẹ̀mí mímọ́. Lọ́lá aláhàólá.
Thanks for checking out SYMFONI on YouTube. Please be sure to subscribe and like our videos for updates.